In my previous video, I spoke about making time for your daily drawing. Now that's something only you can do, but I did give you a hint about keeping everything close by, either in a basket like this, or if you're out and about a lot, putting your kit into a small bag so it's always ready to pick up and go. So today I'm actually talking about space. Now sometimes people say they don't have space to draw. But for your daily drawings, I'm talking about using pens and pencils. We're not going to be setting out tubes of paint and palettes and pots of water. Daily drawing should be something that you can do very easily wherever you are. And so this leads me on to what I was mentioning at the beginning, my basket system. I find this is a really useful way to keep everything together, and I can move this from room to room. This basket holds my A5 sketchbook, it holds a tray with my pens and pencils that I'm using, and it also holds my A6 sketchbook. Equally, you could have a tray that would also hold everything and would sit on the side of the table. If you regularly draw on a table, that's great. But there's one thing I have to mention here that's really important. If you have children or pets, you must be very aware of where you store your art equipment, especially with young children, because you've got to be aware that things can be dangerous, and you wouldn't want a dog to grab hold of your pen and chew it up and have ink everywhere. You don't want a child to be scribbling on the walls or choking on something, so just be very aware that wherever you store your equipment, it has to be accessible to you but not to everyone else. So I think the basket and the tray system works really well for me. I also have a little bag that I put my travel kit in, and when I'm out and about I only actually take this tiny sketchbook and 2 ballpoint pens, so you couldn't get much more compacter than that. I use the case bound sketchbook because it doesn't get caught up on my clothes or my bag. It's just really easy, and then I just do reference pictures with my phone. When I'm at home, I do like to use my ring-bound sketchbooks, so they do take up a little bit more space, but still not a lot. So you don't need everything that's on here. I'm going to talk more about the actual materials you need in the next video, but I just want to mention, you can draw absolutely everywhere. If you have a hardback sketchbook like this one, where we've got a nice hard cover, you can sit and just draw with your sketchbook on your knee. You could sit at the corner of the table. You could even sit in bed with one of those comfy cushion those cushion trays, and you could easily have a nice firm surface there to work with. But I would recommend, if you're drawing in bed or in a chair, keep your pens and pencils in a tray so you don't lose them. So making space is probably another one of the easier things that you may feel that's holding you back, but just with a little bit of thought, you can actually do this. You can make space wherever you are, whether you are on the train with your tiny travel kit, whether you're in the corner of your kitchen, whether you're just in a comfy chair. It's fairly easy to make space and just have the minimal kit to start with, and you can always add little things. Think about your storage, think about where you're going to keep everything, and just go and have fun with your daily drawing.